What's going on, everyone? It's me, Mustachio Rambler here. Today I'm going to be talking to you about why YouTube now seems to think that Hearts of Iron 4 is hateful. I originally wasn't going to make this video. When I first saw that I'd been demonetized, I kind of just put it down to, oh, maybe it was the fact that I was deep-throating a banana in that video, and it might have been, sexual content. But alas, no. My latest Hearts of Iron video was demonetized because someone at YouTube thinks that I'm putting out hateful content. I will try and keep this video as concise as possible, but hopefully please try and watch it as much as you can all the way through. I know how laborious watching these ranting videos can be. I've watched a fair few of them, especially on historical channels, being demonetized all the time, and now it's spreading, it appears, to gaming content creators. So I'm just going to hopefully show a picture now of what YouTube deemed hateful. Or I can just show you here, like live, because through the power of OBS, I can just show you this right here. So when I first uploaded this video, so the way that monetization works now is that I confirm when I upload that it's suitable for all advertisers. So you do that when you go onto the upload manager and go through it. Then it says, like, because you're a channel in good standing, you would click on these buttons and confirm that your video is eligible for monetization. So you have to do that now. That takes away the option to, if your video gets demonetized after you've done this, it doesn't give you an option to appeal anymore. So I can't appeal the video that was demonetized. And honestly, using this studio beta is a horrible experience. It's not fun. So I have made multiple videos of where Hitler is in the title and in the metadata, and I've never had a problem with it being demonetized before, because in my eyes, the videos that I make are satirical, and this is classic YouTube Studio. If I scroll down, I just try to update it. Yeah, sorry, we could not update the video. That's classic YouTube beta. Nice. So another example of satirical content centered around World War II would be the episode in Fawlty Towers where John Cleese has the German stay, and he starts doing like the Hitler walk with the moustache. That was in the 70s, right? So now in 2019, if you have hopefully a humorous video centered around Mr. Hitler and World War II, there's a chance it's going to be demonetized. If I go onto the monetization tab here, it's limited. So this has been confirmed by a human review after I already confirmed it as eligible for monetization. They've come back and said that it's hateful content likely to offend a marginalized individual or group. And the reviewer that looked at this video, hate or discrimination towards a protected group based on race, age, or other natural characteristics. I am not a hateful person. I do not upload videos that involve hate or discrimination towards any race, gender, or nationality. Admittedly, I throw in the occasional joke, maybe against the French, how they lost at Agincourt, but it's meant as satire, right? It's not meant to offend anyone. But YouTube thinks that I am creating hateful content that targets specific groups. That's not something I would ever do. I think it's baffling that I even have to say that I'm not a hateful person. Okay, so content that incites hatred, promotes discrimination, disparages or humiliates an individual or group of people based on the following is not suitable for advertising. Now, I think that in my Hearts of Iron videos, I would probably only ever mock people such as the dictators, essentially. The people that performed acts of terror against humanity, and that are such absolute pieces of dirt that yes, I might mock Hitler, but Hitler was a terrible human being. It's that kind of stuff that I'm trying to make jokes on, not that I'm joking about, groups or races that were affected by the Nazis during World War II. Like, that's not what I'm going for when I'm loading Hearts of Iron videos. Okay, content that is satire or comedy may be exempt. Right, so surely that would mean that me playing Hearts of Iron 4, which is a game rated, I think it's 7+, it should come across that I'm trying to be comedic, right? Obviously, everyone has a different idea of what comedy is, and it seems that the person that reviewed my video here doesn't agree that I'm funny in the slightest. And that's fine. I don't claim to be the funniest person in the world. I don't think I create the funniest videos in the world, but I do think they're entertaining. And stating your comedic intent is not sufficient, and that content may still not be suitable for advertising. But I'm playing a game that is rated 7+. Admittedly, it's set in World War II, but it'd be like me going to a library and being offended about seeing a textbook that has Hitler in it. That's the best example that I can come up with. Where YouTube system works now is that where I said it was fine to be monetized, and then when a human review from YouTube does it, there's no option for me to appeal that anymore. So before, the bot would demonetize it, then you appeal and it gets remonetized. Now that is not an option. You can no longer do that anymore. So that kind of leaves me in a bit of a predicament where I will no longer make any money from this whatsoever, and it stops getting pushed. And for those of you that aren't aware, Hearts of Iron videos are the only real reason that I can do my job full time. So if we kind of look along the channel a little bit, you'll notice that over the past couple of months, every non-HOI video is performing a lot worse than it would have done maybe 3 or 4 months ago. So I don't really know why that's happening. Admittedly, I don't expect many people to watch me just touring around Canada. That's not really that interesting. However, weird World War II games, I kind of thought that might have had more of an interest than 22,000 people. Whereas if I were to go a few months ago, a worst reviewed World War II game ever on Steam generated 212,000 views, which vastly outperformed what I thought it was going to do. But you can see, like, my viewership overall a few months ago was higher than it is today. And that's quite concerning, especially when HOI videos are now my main income generator. So if I take a look at, every Total War video that I've uploaded in the past year or so has performed pretty well, except the one that I uploaded last week. That's generated 36,000 views. And if we take a little look at the videos a while ago, the lowest that I've had in the past, I think, 2 years was a Total War Arena video that was released in February 2018. Every other video that I've uploaded that's to do with Total War has done either really well or pretty decently, whereas this one completely tanked, and despite it having the same kind of click-through rate as a Hearts of Iron video, the views are a lot lower. A third. It gets the third of a HOI video now, and it's becoming a problem. So this is going away from my video about being demonetized now to just a problem I'm having on the channel in general. But I'm just trying to highlight the fact that if my Hearts of Iron videos, I don't know if this is going to happen all the time. I might be overreacting based on one video, but it's not. I don't think that's looking good. Every non-HOI video is performing and getting half the viewership of what they were 3 months ago. And my HOI videos now have a good chance of being demonetized every time I upload them. So I don't know what I'm doing to offend the algorithm in such a way, but it's concerning, very concerning. It's almost since that I've had to start confirming that the videos are okay to be monetized, that the viewership is generally a lot lower on videos that I've been uploading. Before that, there was a good chance that a non-HOI video could do really well. For example, this might be the scariest strategy game ever, in line with what a HOI video does. This new strategy game makes you feel like an idiot. Again, it's in line with how a HOI video performs. So I don't know what to do on my channel now, especially with the fact that there's a good chance that HOI videos can just be reviewed and demonetized, and I can't appeal them. So I guess, if you want to help the channel, and if you want my channel to hopefully continue and thrive in the future, please share this video around. I'm sure other content creators are having similar problems to this. If you want to, I might have to push my Patreon a bit more. I don't really at the moment, because traditionally advertising revenue has provided me with an income that's more than enough to live on. But if this is going to be the case in the future, then I might have to push Patreon a bit more. But I will continue to do this. Entertaining is my job, right? I want to be able to entertain you all for as long as I can, and I will continue to do so for as long as it's financially viable, which at the moment I'm still in a good position to do for the foreseeable future. I don't need to worry too much about living on the breadline, because hopefully my channel can go back up again. This video has been more to highlight how frustrating it is as a creator in 2019, where people would get offended that I would upload a video around World War II and a scenario where Hitler would rule Austria and not Germany, and that is hateful content. It's not. I am not a hateful person, YouTube. Please do not keep demonetizing me, and please start pushing my content again. I think that's all I have to say. I don't know if anyone here would like to help out by maybe posting this on the Paradox Reddit or the HOI Reddit. I don't know if it would get any attention, and it does seem like I'm complaining a lot, but it's a problem which I think a lot of creators are having, especially historical channels. I'm more of a gaming channel, I think, than a historical channel, but where a lot of the games I play are set in historic times, I'm starting to have the same problems. So, apologies for the rant and the length of this video. Hopefully I've highlighted to you how ridiculous YouTube is for creators in 2019, especially small to middle-sized channels, I think, which I would probably fit into. It's concerning. So, sorry about the rant. Hope you have a good day. That's it. Okay, toodles. Many thanks to Onion Duck, Maximilian Foreman, Wyatt Green, Ryan Koch, Cody Freeze, a second Wyatt Green, Name1231, Aiden, Jiggly Crotch, Use Beef, Sean Young, and Logan Whaley for being ridiculous round supporters on Patreon, and many thanks to all the other patrons too. I swear one month I'll get this without making a mistake.